And we're here with Wanda Moore, who's the Executive Director of HOPE. And Wanda, can you tell the public, what does HOPE stand for?
Sure, Jerry. HOPE stands for Helping Other People Excel.
Well, and that's really a cool moniker. And today, we are at what you call a soup kitchen.
Yes.
Wanda, when I grew up, when somebody said soup kitchen, it didn't look anything like this. I mean, you have tablecloths, and flowers. I mean, this is really a nice setup. And what is going on, actually? On each Wednesday, you have a special dinner?
Yes, each Wednesday, ever since the beginning of November, this actually was birthed out of some emergency housing that HOPE was fortunate to do last year. We was recipients of a grant to do emergency housing for individuals in a homeless situation. And with that situation, there was a need for food. And there were members from our church that would just donate food to individuals. We would just make up goodie bags full of snacks just to help them on their way. And so we were able to reapply this year, and we asked for money for a soup kitchen. And we don't have soup every week, but when we kicked it off, we had various types of soups. We've had different things on the menu each week. Of course, everything is free. And it's been a wonderful way of bringing together the community, bringing together those who are, not only those who are in a situation of a need, but just the public in general. And it's been a great way to reconnect with COVID and loss and so much that has happened in our society. We've seen just a great way just to reconnect as well as have a delicious meal together.
And this is here at the Church of God in Christ on Alleghany Avenue here in Covington. And it's just quite an operation. It's impressive. And you also, I believe, have some help along the way.
Oh, yes. Could not do it without our faith-based partners. Over the years, we've had faith-based individuals, churches that have backed us in our program. Not only this church, Gospel Tabernacle. My husband's the pastor here. I don't know if you knew my dad, Reverend Hunter, that built this church, and this was one of his desires, that we would be a community-minded church, and we're right here on the main drag, but also sponsors that have supported HOPE. HOPE is 18 years old, but ever since we've been in existence, we've had several churches that have supported us financially, quarterly, monthly, and those are the ones that are going to be speaking. Today is Reverend Doug Hollenbeck with Mount Carmel Church. Next Wednesday, it's Reverend Hickman from Pine Street Baptist Church, and another individual, Reverend Nallen. She could not be here, but her ministry has sponsored us. And part of this faith-based and neighborhood partnership, it was one of those government initiatives to bring together the faith community and the community-based group to make differences in the community. So we want to be right here on the front line doing just that.
Well, thanks very much for informing us about it. And just as a side note, I never associated soup kitchens with something as delightful as lasagna and salad and dessert, and also it looks like you've really got it together, and we thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Jerry, for coming. And again, the health department is here today. They're providing flu shots and COVID shots. Like I said, we're going to get our spiritual enrichment through Reverend Hollenbeck, as well as our natural through the food, and you can get the medical, so stop by. The nurse administrator, Ms. Teresa Byer, I had mentioned that you were going to be here, so if you would let her say something about, they're doing something specific with the flu shots.
We'll see if we can catch her.
All right.
Thanks again.
Thank you, Jerry.